here. This attack on the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah, God allowed it to happen on account of their wickedness. One. Number two, this eunuch, Abraham's servant that escaped, God allowed it to, on account of Lot, to protect Lot. I just wanted you to know, God is involved in all this that's happening. And verse 7, and Abraham heard this, and he rose up with about 300. Are you guys listening? He rose up with about 318 men that were with him, and he that night pursued these kings and killed them. Are you listening? 318. Wait. And they all fell before Abraham and his men, and there was none remaining but the 4 kings who fled, and they went each into his own road. Listen. I need you people, I need you to grasp what I'm saying. 800,000 people came to attack the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah. Abraham with 318 men killed everybody because the Lord backed him up, apart from the kings that ran away. If your case is not as big as 800,000 men, stay in that place and trust God. Verse 8, and Abraham recovered all the property of Sodom, and he also recovered Lot and his property, his wives and little ones, and all belonging to him, so that Lot lacked nothing. And when he returned from smiting these kings, he and his men passed the valley of Sidon, where the kings had made war together. And Bera, king of Sodom, and the rest of his men that were with him, went out from the lime pits into which they had fallen to meet Abraham and his men. And Adonizedek, also known as Melchizedek, king of Jerusalem, the same was Shem, the king of Shem, went out with his men to meet Abraham and his people with bread and wine, and they remained together in the valley of Melech. In case you did not know, I'm allowed to reveal this to a lot of people. Adonizedek / Melchizedek is basically representation of Jesus. The king of Shem, if you read it in the book of Genesis, it will say the king of Salem means the king of peace. There are not 2 kings of peace. The God doesn't need to be more specific than that. Now guess what happened? He came with the bread and wine. I just want to say the body and the blood, not by mistake. Verse 12, and Adonizedek, also Melchizedek, blessed Abraham, and Abraham gave him 1/10 from all that he had brought from the spoil of his enemies. Why unto Adonizedek did you do that? Jerusalem even already existed, and this was the king of Jerusalem. For Adonizedek was a priest before God. The Bible doesn't put small. It's just 2 verses that they talked about. Even in Genesis, you find there's just 2 verses. I think 19 and 20. The Bible doesn't just put small hints like this without a reason. God just wants you to go and find out, go and search out. 2 characters that are representation of Jesus: Adonizedek, Melchizedek, and the angel of the Lord. I will explain that as God is allowing me to. So, he even gave tithe. How did he know? Spirit knows spirit. Remember that statement. Verse 13, and all the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah who were there with their servants, they approached Abraham and begged of him to return them their servants, whom he had made captive, and to take unto himself all the property. And Abraham answered the kings of Sodom, saying, as the Lord liveth, who created heaven and earth, and who redeemed my soul from all affliction, and who delivered me this day from my enemies, and gave them into my hand, I will not take anything that belongs to you, so that you will not boast tomorrow, saying, Abraham became rich from our property that he saved. I love this man. This is a man that trusts God. He trusted God to be his source of provision, his source of riches. Do you get? That's just amazing. For the Lord my God, in whom I trust, said unto me, thou shalt lack nothing, for I will bless thee in all the works of thy hands. Listen, I understand that at times in life, it might be difficult to trust God, especially when you need money, need things. But dear, it pays to trust God to the last. Wait to the last day. just wait. At least, even if it's not for anything, that feeling of, I trusted God. Just do it. And don't forget, the scripture says that when you trust God, you must trust Him without having backup plan in your mind. The moment you start having backup plan, you become like the waves of the sea, being tossed back and forth. You're not stable. Do not expect to get anything from God. So when I say trust God without having backup plan.